Balls.
Evolving. That's what you've seen.
It's just a funny look. It's a funny word. You can't say it without laughing. It's just a funny word.
So last time.
So last time,
We
on
should.
Jago.
what the fuck did happen last time?
Some cool
Ash got
RP.
arrested.
Oh yeah, Ash got arrested.
Thanks. I'm super glad that we're leading with that. That's awesome.
Okay, what really started, you guys all disbanded the bandits, retrieved the cart for the bakery, brought it back to the city, and then Ash got arrested.
Yeah, that's the one.
And the rest of you got to go interrogate Haley, owner of Longfellow Mills, Milled Goods and Bakery, about the mushrooms. And while doing that, stealing mushrooms that you then use later to create some lucid sleeping potions. And my lovely self got an improv 3 dream sessions, which was totally fine. But after that, an unexpected visitor, or rather maybe expected visitor, came to see Ash as he was let loose from his overnight holding, that being his older sister, Rodelia, professor at the Grand University, and was then introduced to the party after their long, long sleeps. But now, as Ash and Rodelia sit down at the table together, assumedly discussing 8 years worth of stuff that's happened, the rest of you are exiting the Tucked Inn out into the day. What would you like to do?
We were going to go get outfits. Was that what we were off to go do?
To get outfits? I think so. So, you're trying to find a clothing shop?
Okay, so there was that, and also Valkyra's arm
Okay.
that I've been waiting for a few days now.
What first? Which I do.
Valkyra's going to get her armor.
Okay. You okay, Leah? Alright. Excellent start. Technical difficulties.
Reset. Back to 1.
Reset back to 1.
So all these things start.
This is, yeah. Excellent start. But while we're waiting for her to return, Valkyra, you can return to the armory.
Yeah.
You can return and get your armor. You enter the kind of chemical-smelling interior of Black Mantles, where you see that same dwarven man in the back room, just kind of looks over as you enter, puts up a finger as he finishes working on something for a few minutes.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, no rush. Well, you ordered some armor, didn't you?
Yeah, a few days ago.
Yes, that is ready. 1 second, and he comes, he rushes back, and then...
I think I did pay for it.
You did pay
beforehand.
For it. Yes.
Swing so right.
And he comes back out holding this very clean, shiny set of studded leathers. All right, Valkyra. Kind of places them on the counter. They're all set. You can try them on for size if you'd like.
I try it on.
Okay. It fits very well. Very evenly spaced studs along the surface of the leather. You see a little engraving along the neckline of it. There's like a little V, just carved into
There's a V carved in. That's nice.
Yeah. You satisfied with the armor?
Yeah, this is incredible. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's yours,
Thank you very much.
of course.
And I'll recommend you to anyone who would ask about armor.
I appreciate it.
Thank you again. Have a good day.
You too.
And you leave very skippily. Is that a
Skip
word?
out.
I don't think that's a word. But
You skip out of
I don't
the
s-
armory
I walk skippily. I don't skip.
with a little pep in your step. You exit.
Oh, Peppa me my step.
Are you satisfied with it?
It fits
Looks
really
good.
nice. What about the colors? Do you like the colors?
I like it.
Good.
Brings out
And
your hair.
Everything brings out my hair. Well, I don't exactly think I can wear this to a ball or a festival, but
I'm not really sure what we're supposed to wear.
I have no idea. Are we supposed to wear something fancy? I don't think we've ever worn anything fancy.
Theo, do you know?
Well, armor used to be actually really in at the university a couple years ago. People would wear armor all the time. It didn't last very long, just because people had a hard time casting spells in it.
Hmm.
But I think it's still kind of trendy.
Yeah, but are we supposed to look like rich and fancy, or are we supposed to come as like looking like warriors?
I'm not sure.
Fuck. We should probably find that out.
That's
I mean, maybe you don't wear what you wore to fight oozes in the sewer.
I think the smell's still in it anyway.
Well, I'm not doing now. Now I'm not wearing it. Look at this new armor. It's all
Very nice.
shiny. The studs really catch the sound.
Well, it's not just the festival, it's the big party.
Yeah,
if
the
I
party.
understand. For the higher ups of the city. So I'm assuming it's fancy.
I don't want anything that gets in the way of, like, in case a fight breaks out, like anything that's too restricted. I might not
Maybe
be
we
able
should
to
just go to
fully
a shop
move.
to see what they would recommend to wear.
Sure. Do you know any good? What's the word? What do they use down here? Tailors?
Tailors, textiles.
They're not. Look, we don't have fancy balls in Freya. Okay.
I mean, I don't know of anywhere in the city, but we can look.
Is Ashe with us?
Is ass with us.
I said ass. I was like, and then I went,
No, he's back in the tavern with Redelia.
I think Milo's with us now. So maybe Milo.
Oh, I know of a place. I've
Oh.
passed by it a few times.
That's really good. I hate that. I
That's
despise that.
aggressive.
Yeah, it's over in Adohiron, though the fancy people places.
You should
Alright.
just play Milo from now on.
Oh,
Really good.
thank
Push.
you.
Now I want to hear your impression of me. Be
Well,
better
you
than
know, it's just like
it'd be better than mine.
cutesy. I don't know. I need to work on.
I need to hear you do Ashe as well.
Yeah, channel
I
your,
need
yeah,
2 packs of cigarettes.
yeah, channel
I got you.
your inner your
I'll get you some Marlboros. Hold up.
Yeah, well, I'm
Please
pretty
no.
edgy and I really enjoy magic. You know, it's like, yeah, fuck these guys. They kind of smell like shit.
Less
You know
enough,
that?
I guess.
You see that fun thing that those guys are doing? Cringe, Jack.
Shut the fuck up.
Get your vengeance out of my D&D game.
Hope you can afford healthcare, because the clerics sure can't.
Okay, we're going
Milo
to the shop.
eventually he leads you over across the bridge because the armory was on the other side of the river. You cross back into the city. Up to this pretty fancy district in the kind of elven area of the city. Very pristine window front, kind of a little bit of gold trim around the windows. You see above the door, it reads in this kind of enchanted sign, the silver lining. The letters kind of glow in this shimmery white.
Oh, it's so
And the window
obvious.
front,
I hate
in the
you.
window front, you do see this beautiful, puffy, light pink dress that kind of trails off, very puffy sleeves. And next to it, you see this dark blue, kind of like velvet suit with silver trim.
Getting rizzed up by suits. Dresses.
But upon entering, there's this kind of small little entrance area where you do see from the back those same garments, the dress and the suit. There seems to be a few different areas within here already. To the right is an archway into this larger showroom of clothes. You see racks and racks of all different garments sorted by size and style and color. And in front of you, through this small little half door, what looks to be like a workroom with 2 little tables cluttered with scissors and measuring tapes. And along the back, you see these rolls of all these different kinds of fabrics just lined up. But approaching you is an elven woman with silvery gold hair pulled back into a bun with little tendril-like strands trailing off the sides of her face, wearing this dark blue-green dress that's cinched at the waist and held together by this intricate gold clasp. Behind her on the other side is another elven woman with long strawberry blonde hair and this dark, flowy, long-sleeved blouse and trousers. But the blonde elven woman looks up at you. Hello. Are you all looking for garments today?
We are.
I push Theo forward.
Oh, we're looking for outfits for the festival.
A festival? Any special parties? How fancy are we talking here?
The main one, we got invited to the big party that the city is throwing for the higher ups.
Oh, for
With
the
the mayor?
higher ups. Oh. Yes. I see. That one is quite fancy. Much more fancy than, the normal. He's been replaced by a plushie as he fucks off during the shopping.
I like this Ashe more.
The owl bear. Okay. So you're looking for some... Looking to impress?
We have no idea. We've never done this
No
before.
idea.
We've never done this. We were actually kind of looking for you to, if it's, you know, like if you have recommendations, like we have no idea. At least us two, we have no idea how this. We're not from around here. We've never done anything with a fancy. We're from a different place.
Well, if you have some coin to spare, I can certainly give you some recommendations. Everything here is a little bit more expensive. Just so you're aware.
Isn't it
Very
fancy
high
clothes?
quality.
Yeah. Isn't it fancy clothes? That's what I think.
Yes. But how do you like your clothes? First of all, do you like being loose and comfortable, or do you like being a little bit more, you know, tight and proper? Or do you just want me to surprise you?
Yeah, go with that one.
Go
Let's
with
do
that.
one.
Whatever you recommend. We're at the last year.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get great.
And she just kind of thinks. And
I think also like Thyra like side eyes the big poofy pink ball gown in the window. She's kind of like, please, and then like, don't, not that. Like,
That one to me. Valkyra wants that one. Big puffy pink dress.
I think that
She
one would
said-
suit you. I
Which
point
one?
to the pink one.
Oh,
It's pretty. It's a little. It's a lot. That's for sure. It's quite bright.
it's this like light, like powder pink. It's not very bright, but it's just a nice pastel.
Oh yeah, that's great. Does it go with my hair though? Does pink go with orange?
I mean, it'll complement. Yes, it's not a. There's certain colors that don't work with that kind of bright, fiery orange, but with your skin tone, your undertones, I think this pink would look very nice if that's what you're interested in.
Got it.
you want to try it on?
Good, sure.
Alright,
This
you're
is how
able
this
to.
works.
You have to slip into a back room and kind of shimmy it on. It's very comfortable. It's nothing too tight on you, on
Oh,
your
yeah.
muscles. But it's these nice poofy sleeves that you can kind of adjust to like kind of make the top of your arms show. Give you these nice big shoulders of yours. And it's very poofy, but it does come with these little straps underneath to kind of hoist up the front of the dress if you need
Less.
movement.
We love a dress with multiple purposes.
At what point can I fit all of my weapons in it? Is it-
You can hide a whole bunch in there.
You could. It's very poofy, but it's
I-
still
I
very
walk
lightweight.
out- I
It's very
walk out.
lightweight.
I walk out.
With the dress on?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant out of the store.
No.
She steals the dress.
I walk out.
Oh, just
butt
out of-
naked. I walk out with the dress on, and then I come out and look at everyone. I go. So
Looks very beautiful on you. See, with the hair color, it kind of just complements it instead of clashing too much.
Jordan. I know nothing. The player playing this character has no idea how fashion colors mix, so I cannot imagine it in my own head. So I'm going to take your word for it.
You look
Proceeds to
beautiful,
go back to
sister.
character. Do I? I do a little spin.
Yes.
As you spin, it kind of like poofs out a little bit. Very princessy.
Great. It's great. The most base Disney princess to ever exist.
How much is
Yeah, how much would this be?
That one is 110 gold. It is a custom order from another client that turned it down. So it is still very expensive. However, if you do wish to buy more, we could bundle them together.
Buy one, get one 50% off.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, we are here to buy a few. What about you, Thyra?
Oh, I'll let Theo go first. I'll keep looking around. I don't know anything that caught my eye yet.
Kind of scan through the clothes. You see more dresses. They go from poofier to less poofy. And then it starts becoming these like nice, elegant, kind of deep gem colored dresses. And
I
across
think-
the suits.
Those probably catch her eyes just a bit more. And she kind of goes through one, and I think as she's looking through, she looks at them, none of them would probably fit her. She's of a bigger build than
Mhm.
what these dresses were designed for. So I think she finally finds one that's kind of her size, but probably a little too small in terms of everything. So she and so she decides to try it on. And it's a dark red velvet dress with a slit. Shoulders exposed.
Ooh.
With the inspo I have for it, I'll show you when we get the whole thing. But there's like a wave sleeve that comes down that like has also its own kind of like little slit. So it's very elegant. It's a mix of the two, but it's like a mermaid style sort of fit.
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
What color did
Damn,
you say it
girl.
was, by the way?
Like a dark red velvet.
Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool.
Want Ashe to be in like a full suit tie, full tuck slip. Comes and rizzes up everyone with his magic.
Theo does, I think, pick out a suit. Maybe like a navy blue thing, but like the inside,
You're
like
getting a
the
suit?
lining of the suit jacket is like bright and colorful, and maybe like has some kind of pattern on it. Right.
You're able to get one with kind of this almost geometric pattern on the inside that kind of is between these like bright blues and greens. Little flashes of red in there.
Milo's with us, so I'm assuming Milo's gonna buy something. So I guess we
Yeah,
might want to
well-
move on until he gets here, and then we can do the price thing together.
Yeah.
Then
So as you guys are looking around, Ashe, what did you wish to discuss with your sister?
I actually, I was curious. Forgot to ask earlier. Are, mom and dad gonna be there, or are they staying home?
Based on the things that they've said in the time, I don't think they have any desire to associate anymore.
Right. Kind of figured, but didn't want to assume, so.
I'm sorry that our parents are our parents, and you having to
Yeah.
go through this is
Well, to be fair, they sort of did fuck all for me even before this, so it's kind of just par for the course at this point, right? They'd probably just have me indicted again anyways.
should they fucking try.
I dare them. What about you? You're this new professor, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. No one's really happy about that. So you can probably assume.
Wait. Why?
Young professors at the university next to all these.
Never mind. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, all those old people are probably going to die in the next 3 years anyways, right? So
Hmm.
you ought to deal with it for too much longer.
I'm sure those hags are immortal at this point.
Yeah, well. Can always dream.
Every single day.
Hmm.
Boy. Yeah, it's it's an experience for sure. At least the students like me better.
I would certainly hope. You've always been pretty impressionable with the kiddos. Figured it would transfer up.
I mean, they're not so much kids, it's a university.
Well, that's why I said transfer up. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you. Speaking of impressionable, I deeply apologize for Milo. He can be a bit much from
You know what?
my experience.
Sometimes it's nice to be reminded that I'm not just some teacher. You know how it is.
Yeah. It's gotta be weird, because that's probably all you're known for
Yeah.
around town now.
It does make friends difficult.
Yeah. I can imagine.
That plus just working all the time and obviously for all this time filling out paperwork and trying to get you home. Haven't had much time for anything else.
Right. I do wonder if we succeed, when we succeed, what I'll do the next.
I don't assume you'd come rushing back to Kieran so soon.
Well, I mean, we gotta find Shar and the Fawns.
That
You
is
know.
true. That is true.
Are they gonna be here? I assume they might have other things going on, but
Yeah, they know it's happening. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to get in.
right. Yeah,
So
fair enough.
I told them I'd come back with some good news.
When are you leaving, by the way? I assume you're not gonna be here for 2 weeks.
No, like I said, the festival, everybody's gonna kind of be busy. Best time to poke around. Out of sight of all of these older folk with higher prestige than I going out and doing their own sort of partying.
Right.
If they're into that. Again, old hags, no clue.
Yeah. It's this is gonna be interesting for sure. It's not a party goer, you know?
Tight spaces aren't, tight spaces and crowds.
Yeah. It's a gross combination. But something to get used to, I guess.
Hopefully it'd be breezy up in the tower. Some fresh air in there.
I don't know. Feels like things are gonna get weird. Can't put my finger on it. Just something seems like it's gonna go wrong.
I sure hope not.
Yeah.
That's obviously not very good for your case. Shit magically happening as soon as you show up.
I'll be the first one they blame. Then it's gonna get really complicated.
The one-way ticket back in.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep a sharp eye out. We
Yeah.
all have to keep a sharp eye out.
Are you gonna be there? Or are you down on the streets?
Probably be heading back into Kurin.
Gotcha. Okay. How will I get in contact with you once I have info?
Oh, right. And she kind of reaches into her pocket really quick and pulls your hand into hers. Just places something into it. If something happens, if you find something really big and you need to tell me, you know how to use it. You kind of pull away and see this very beautiful deep blue stone with kind of these kind of veins of this crystalline light blue material that run through it.
Where'd you get this?
I have a lot of resources. Benefits of residency at the university.
Fair enough.
A nice gift from Professor Rosewood. Gift.
Gotcha.
He doesn't need it.
Nobody that fucking place does. They'll just teleport over and take care of their business. So old-fashioned.
It's unbearable.
DM,
Yes.
what day is it?
It is. Bring out the goddamn calendar again. It is the 23rd.
It is the 23rd. So, 2 days
Yes.
until. Okay.
Yes.
Wonder if there's anything I can do in the meantime.
Somehow find a way to, I don't know, track them. But I doubt that's gonna be easy. I doubt everyone's gonna be in the right places this early.
Yeah. Not to mention,
Point over to one of the 3 guards in the room.
kind of makes things tricky when you're
Hmm.
being stalked by the government.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Might be able to figure something out, but I'll see if we can turn anything up in the meantime.
Absolutely. I was gonna say if you need access to the university for anything, but I doubt this is anything you can find in a book.
Probably not. Oh, speaking of books,
Yes.
I still need to borrow yours.
Right. She pulls out the book, flips it around to you.
Immediately start flipping through pages.
Yep.
So, I will ask, how will this work? will you just allow me to record down spells that I will then gain access to in the future? Or
Yes.
okay.
I'd say because it's an hour
Mhm.
every spell, I believe.
Yep.
You can take the next few hours. Maybe write down up to 4 spells, 4 to 5
Okay.
spells. If that's all you're dedicating the rest of the day to.
Yeah, it will be.
You don't need an outfit?
I'm.
Would you like to go
Hey,
catch up with
first
your friends
impressions is
first?
a good thing for a trial.
Is there anything that you might have on hand to get me a little dressed up for the evening? Not this evening, but, you know,
But then, nothing that lasts more than an hour.
shit.
I'm not an illusion person or a
Right, yeah.
conjuration. Can't just make shit appear, unfortunately.
Well, I guess we'll figure something out tomorrow.
If you need me to teleport back any of your personal items from home.
That's right, you can do that.
It'll take
gonna
an
be
extra
here.
day, but
Yeah.
if you're spending all of tomorrow studying, I can pop back, get a little dizzy, but
Just don't overdo it.
oh,
But, yeah. How about, tonight, once I'm done, I'll let you know what to grab. And then we can kind of move from there.
all right. Sounds like a plan.
Cool. I'm gonna get to it then.
All right. Do I sit here while you do this, or can I pop into Ave for a little bit, talk with some professors?
Oh, go. By all means.
All right. Kind of pats the table before walking off. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
Just walks out into the city.
Oh, I will. Oh, had to look through the entire spell catalog, folks.
She carries that shit around like an encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm. And it's
That's
about to
bad.
become mine.
Gold from last time. Okay.
It's mostly abjuration spells, keep that in mind.
Mostly abjuration. Okay.
Yeah, mostly
So,
abjuration.
gotcha. Wait. Yeah. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll just be working on this, and then I guess I will message you the ones that I'm attempting to get.
Okay. The rest of you. Oh god. We're waiting for Nico. He's not even here yet. Well, I'll say whatever he gets.
We can do some timey-wimey stuff.
We can do some timey-wimey stuff.
Wibbly wobbly.
With
Wibbly
whatever
wobbly.
he decides to purchase, I would say that it'd come to around $275 for everybody's outfits.
I have
What a steal.
80 gold.
You only have 80 gold?
Yeah.
Or $250 rather,
Why are you so poor?
discounted.
I bought health potions. Gosh
Oh,
darn
yeah,
it.
right.
That's
I
true.
remembered. I still have all my money. I'm not. Alright,
So
how are we going to
60.
split this?
63 each.
63? Okay.
That's a good deal on some
Yeah, I'll put
very
60
high
yeah,
quality
63 in. I'll put 63
clothes.
in.
Minus 63.
And I gotta throw more parties in here to get your money's worth out of these.
I will say, no. You don't have to add more parties. You now have to draw them all.
That's true. That is
So
true.
this is your fault. You
This
chose
is
to make
my
a
fault.
party. You chose to make a party. You chose to make us get fancy dresses. So now you have to draw all of the characters in their outfits.
Gladly.
Hope, cry, sleep, weep, and moan. I throw in my gold.
You're
Yeah.
all able to acquire your beautiful, beautiful clothes. And by this point of the day, I'd say it's a bit past noon. I guess for however long it takes for you to choose your clothes, it's about 2 o'clock.
What are we doing now?
Don't really know.
You think? I wonder how. Hmm. You know. Yeah, but we could go back and see if Ashe needs any help. But
I'm not sure how much we could offer.
anything's better than nothing, no?
Yes, the job board was cleared. Oh,
What about the recon? You
I'm
know,
not
I've been getting pretty good at climbing, and it is a penthouse, no?
You're going to scale a building.
It wouldn't be the first time. Don't worry about it.
I always worry
What?
about it.
Why do you need to do recon for a party?
Well, we don't know. I don't know. I think maybe something bad might happen, but I don't know.
I don't even know how these
Did anything
parties
bad
go.
happen? It's just a party.
Ashe would be there.
So will you guys and me and Milo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Trouble finds us.
you won't take long at all. I'll be back before you even know it.
What are you even looking for?
I just want to. I want to know what I'm walking into.
Well, we're in the district that has it, right? This is
If you look up, you see being set up over the streets, kind of on the rooftops. It's kind of floating platforms, especially if you go out further towards the edges of the district, towards this kind of large city square. These floating platforms with these small blue crystals underneath it.
ooh. I don't even know where our party would be. Seems like there's a party everywhere. I guess it wouldn't hurt to find out where ours is.
Well,
We have an
See-
address.
yeah, it's the biggest one, isn't it?
Address. That is a good question.
Or just like, do we know where it is?
Yeah, like when we look up, do we see, hey, that's where the penthouse is that we're going to?
I mean, these floating platforms seem to be kind of contained in a certain area. A bit close to the main kind of avenue going all the way across the city. You'd probably assume it's up there. I would say for an address that they kind of gave you, there is this large kind of central elevator almost in one of the big buildings in the area that seems to go all the way up to the top, just to like a fast pass to the rooftops.
I could just climb it and like, get in and like just look around for a little bit and then come back down, and then we know what we were walking into, at least in terms of the physical space.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think
Maybe get you halfway up.
I don't know about this. This is. If we're caught, if this is wrong, we could be kicked out and the whole recon that they wanted to do would be all for naught.
There a law against climbing buildings?
I'm sure there's laws against ban.
For all I know, I'm just climbing for fun.
I don't know a lot of people that do it. So
What
I
do you
don't
mean?
think
There's an entire community of people that just there's an entire community of people that just climb like rock surfaces.
buildings are a bit different.
Okay, well, I mean there are people who you never heard of parkour.
Is it hardcore?
I mean,
Hardcore,
look at
hardcore.
it from the perspective of a city guard. If
Why
they
are
just
there
saw
city
someone-
guard up in the? Where are they gonna see? I'll wait
They
until
could
night.
watch you
Then I'll
from
do it
the
at
ground.
night. I'll just wait until nightfall, and then I'll go then.
That's even more suspicious if you get caught.
That's why I won't get caught. It's as simple as that. I simply won't get caught.
Is maybe a simple solution, but if it goes wrong, it's a very complicated.
Nothing will go wrong. You worry too much.
I'm the only one that seems to be doing it.
Yes.
What?
Well,
Okay,
Theo was
tell
a
me.
little concerned too. Don't leave her out. She was concerned.
All right.
I think it's a brilliant idea. Myself.
Yeah, Milo would say that. Milo would completely ship that idea.
What's the benefit?
I
of
see
it?
nothing wrong with this.
Just getting the scope of it. If we're gonna be searching around for some people related to the trial, I mean, knowing all the passageways would be good.
I just don't know. It seems the risk is too high for the reward.
Fine, fine. I won't.
Are you just saying that so I get out of your back and you're just gonna do it later?
No.
Inside check. Oh, 16.
Yeah, I guess she wants to do it really bad.
How about this? You come up with a solid plan by tonight, with a good escape plan if things go wrong, because you'll be the only one to do it. And I might say, go for it. But right now, I only see if things go wrong, you're on your own in a building.
Fine,
What-
fine. Just fine. Just let it be. It's fine. Sorry.
No, I see your point. There's just other aspects to your point.
What
How
do we do
about
then?
instead, if you want to do some recon,
Just die.
we can scope out the ground floor, look for any exit points.
That
Anything people might use to be sneaky, or that we can use if we need to get out of there.
that's smart. Get on the building is suspicious, but walking into the ground floor is not that suspicious. How about that?
Sure.
Theo?
Sure.
Alright.
So you can take the rest of the day to kind of map out the surrounding blocks, any sort of ladders and fire exits that there may be to the rooftops, and just get a really good understanding of the surrounding area.
I'll draw it on my map.
You can certainly draw it with your cartography kit.
Nerd emoji.
So you can get this nice detailed map of all of the blocks, all the alleyways, ladders that lead up, any exits with stairs or other elevators. For about the 6 blocks that this...
And how tall is the building?
These ones were about 11, 12 stories tall.
Which is the penthouse one.
Yes.
That's
The
not
one
that
you
tall.
climbed.
Was how
That's
much?
a lot of fall damage.
I just won't fucking fall?
Okay.
I don't understand your concerns. Your feeble
Mm.
attempts to quell my ambitions.
Pretty tall. Some of the tallest buildings in the city. That these floating platforms just kind of cover.
Okay, so... Wait, what are we doing?
You can spend the rest of the evening if you wish to do that. Map it out.
Yeah. I'll do that.
You are?
And I would say, for just the audience and everyone, as she draws her map, it's a very unexpected dexterity to it, to someone that's so big and burly, that there's like this very detailed artistic side.
Where's this happening, by the way?
Oh, I mean, I guess we were doing it there, but I could finish it up at the inn too, either way.
Just gonna say, if you're at the end, I relocate to the other side of the room and continue working quite frantically.
Yeah. You see pouring over. You
What
walk
do you
back
think he's
in after
doing?
this
I have 2 books,
long
and
day.
I'm reading one, and my eyes don't look up as I'm writing in the other.
I walk over.
It's an intensity of scrawling more
Yeah,
than
I
you've
walk
ever
over.
seen before.
What exactly are you doing?
Working.
On what?
Put down the pen.
I'm copying over spells so that I can practice them again.
Is this how magic works?
Learned magic, yeah.
Oh, so you already know these. You just have to memorize them?
Exactly.
Oh.
I understand the fundamentals, but I need to get all the
Putting the parts
nuance and-
together?
Exactly.
Can I watch?
You'll be creepy about it, and sure.
I try to watch without being creepy. And I'm gonna roll to see how successful.
Amazing.
Roll for creepy.
7. So it's awkward.
Slightly uncomfy.
Yeah, it's mildly uncomfortable, but in the most wholesome of ways.
of course.
He's trying so hard.
It's like
Yeah.
this. It's
Yeah,
like
Mm.
what's that one movie where it's like the little girl is just like, oh,
I'm
it's
just
Annie.
watching.
Annie
Yeah, I'm just
like
watching.
watches.
Yep.
Yeah,
She has no idea what the fuck is happening.
yeah, exactly. There's nothing to glean from this. It's just a bunch of crazy ass magic science stuff.
I didn't know Minecraft enchanting table was the way to cast spells.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The old card game we used to play.
Oh. Weird.
Right? Well, that's in canon. Minecraft card game.
Oh my god. I hate this game.
Wait, what's the other one? What's the other really stupid thing that was in canon that we talked about?
The Mona Lisa. Oh, the Lona
The
Lisa.
Lona
the
Misa.
Lona Misa. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what Valkyra spends the next however long just watching and in absolute confusion.
Theo will also join in making Ashe uncomfortable.
I'm not trying to though. Theo's being a dick.
Wow, we're really making it a party, aren't we?
It's very interesting. I've never seen anyone so interested in just writing something so furiously.
I would say, DM, would you allow me to enforce a roll?
Enforce a roll?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would.
What's up?
Theo can roll an Arcana check to see whether or not she recognizes the spell that I'm copying in.
Oh yeah,
okay.
go for it. Do you recognize this spell? That's what you're schooling to the test.
Yeah.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
That is a
Are you-
25.
Oh
Are
yeah.
you smarter than a felon?
Yeah. you see the fundamental kind of magical equations of counterspell,
Oh,
and
smart.
he sort of flips back through the book as well, and you also see what you glean to be probably sending, although it looks real rough at the moment.
I think seeing this, Theo opens her own book and kind of tweaks little like sigils she's drawn out in her own book and kind of fixes them up.
Fair.
Copy each other's homework.
It's homework time for the wizards.
Wizard's
Yeah.
best time. Yeah. I guess that's happening for the rest of the evening. I'm going to be at this for a hot minute.
When
Yep.
does it become nighttime?
It is nighttime.
I would
Congrats.
100% try to sneak out.
Oh god. Okay. So after you guys enjoy your dinner and head back up to bed.
Valkyra sneaks out.
Okay. Is Thyra at all? Was she trying to keep an eye
Watch
on her?
me. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
I'm
Okay.
making a stealth check. Fuck you.
Make a
I'm
stealth check.
sneaking the fuck out of here.
She knows her sister.
What's your... Wait, is it just your versus your passive, right? Right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, if you weren't keeping an active eye out.
I would have been keeping
Oh,
an
she
active
is.
eye.
So it's a
Oh,
versus.
it is
then.
a
It's a
versus.
versus.
Okay. What'd you get?
11.
11.
Fuck. She sees me.
Yeah, see you. So Thyra, as you're just kind of leaning
There's a
back
creak.
into bed, keeping one eye open on your sister, you see her just slowly get out of bed. And as she steps down on the floor, you hear a little creak. And she tries to steps out again.
I think she does like the mom moment from Incredibles and turns on the light. Going
What do you
somewhere
need to? What do you need to go to the bathroom?
with all your gear.
I don't have any in my gear on.
She doesn't have her weapons on.
Okay.
I'm not. I just need to take a piss. Let the woman take a piss in peace.
Yes, and a piss shouldn't take very long.
Nope.
I step out.
I step out of bed and stand outside the door of just the bedroom, because I'm assuming the bathroom's on the same floor.
Is it on the same floor? Wait, so
Yeah,
you're
down the
watching
hall.
me go to the bathroom?
Well, after you've already turned that direction, hopefully, I'm assuming go through the door.
Do you go through the bathroom door or do you head downstairs?
quick can I head downstairs without it her noticing before she gets up? How close are we to the stairwell?
How do you calculate sneaking away?
How the fuck should I know?
I'd say roll another stealth check. Contested with Thyra's active perception.
$15.
Do I roll another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nine.
So you're actively going down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it look like it vanished.
Okay.
Like I stepped out the door and then she tried about to follow me, but she didn't know which way I went.
Okay.
And I went.
Sorry, you
to
see
the
Valkyra
downstairs.
go out the door, turn right down the hall. And by the time you get to the door, you don't see her.
I'll wait like 2 minutes outside the bathroom, or like to hear if she's in there. If I don't see her, I'm gonna head outside because I know what she
Okay.
did.
Okay.
You mad at me? I think you're mad at me.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking.
No, Valkyra's
There's
entire.
something to perceive if you made a perception check.
Here's the thing. Valkyra 100% now knows she's on a time limit and is now quickly going.
Okay. So Thyra, you take your time. You kind of press your ear against the door. Don't quite hear anything.
Silence.
But in that 2 minutes, what are you doing? Valkyra.
Oh, me? I'm
Yes.
heading towards the fucking giant building.
Okay. All right. So, able to quickly dash out and reach the foot of the building. Takes you about 30 seconds to get there.
Grab up a necklace of the stone, and it flashes green. I use the journey room, and I start climbing that bitch.
Okay. You quickly jump, make a acrobatics or athletics check. I'd say athletics. It's climbing.
Athletics?
Mhm.
Well, it's just flat climb speed. Isn't there... That's not a check, is it? If she just has flat climb speed?
You are trying to jump from ledge to ledge, handhold to handhold.
13.
And you're trying to do this quickly. 13? Okay. Were you trying to aim for the same building?
I'm trying to go to the penthouse.
Okay, so the same building. I would say because you've climbed it before, you kind of know what works the best as
Oh, that was the same
handholds.
building? I didn't even know
Yes.
that. Fuck me.
It was the same building you were climbing before.
I'm climbing it again. I'm going to that penthouse, specifically the one that is the one that we're partying at.
Okay. You quickly doom, 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 until you make it to that overhang again.
Go for it.
All right, make another athletics check.
24.
Deftly, you kind of muster your strength a bit and go, almost propel yourself up to this next ledge and grab it on just by one hand, easy mode. Pull yourself up over.
Keep going. I don't know where's that the ledge to the penthouse? Is that that is the penthouse right there?
Yep, it's a lower ledge of like a few levels down, but you can
I want to like pick
easily.
my head over. I just want to look. I want to peek.
Okay.
I want to pull my head up.
All right, you kind of pull yourself over the final ledge, looking into this kind of more open area. You see a few trees somehow growing on the roof. And this very beautiful, elegant building. A nice like mahogany interiors, polished wood, nice gold trim on everything. It's very ostentatious. But there are a few people walking around inside.
Like guards? Do they look like guards? Or are they just people?
They don't look like guards. Nicely dressed in their kind of casual robes. You see walking on a distant ledge, just like a cat, like this little like peach-colored cat, kind of walking around.
Because I think it. This is like a. Is this like a house? Is this like a house party that we're going to?
This
Of some
looks to
sort?
be where you're at right now. Looks to be somebody's residence.
And this is the penthouse that we know is the one that the party's being held at.
Yeah, very big. It's a very big house.
I feel like just because I think it might be important, like, what races are these people?
Mostly elven.
Okay, well that checks out. It's actually probably useful. I don't know. Is there other angles that I could get a view from into this thing?
Sure. You're on the kind of this final level, this kind of smaller area that people just seem to be like relaxing on the rooftop tonight.
Hmm.
But if you'd like, there's a continuous forward, this kind of like wing that goes out.
Go onto the wing.
It's like a wing of the building, just kind of
Yeah.
curves around. Yeah, you can kind of scooch along the edge. You come across these more balconies, more secluded, not part of the overall, just standing area, I guess. And you do see a few people on the balcony smoking cigars. Don't really notice your presence at the moment.
Hmm.
At this point, Thyra, waiting for your sister, you don't hear anything inside the bathroom.
She'll swear to herself in giant and go to the building, and just probably stand at the bottom, waiting for her to come down if she went up.
Okay. Okay, you notice you're taking a little bit longer than you expected.
Oh no, I don't care. Now that I'm
No?
here. No, I don't care anymore. Now that I'm here. I'm already here this long. I might as well get something of use actually for the rest of the party. I just want to get a lay of the land. Like, say shit went down.
Yes.
Where would be the place to not be standing? That's what's
On
more
one of the
important.
floating platforms, probably.
Okay, so don't stand on the floating platforms. Duh. What about
But they
in the
seem to
actual?
be most of the actual space in here. Kind of
So most of the
connecting
space
between...
is floating.
Yes.
My imagination is all over the place with this. How this building is set up.
I'll have to draw a layout for you to actually
Yeah,
see.
because I'm a brain as well. So it's like.
So you have
Okay.
this core building. This
Yeah, and then off of
rooftop
it
penthouse
is
is on the
yeah.
building. And connecting it between other rooftops are these floating platforms.
these floating platforms.
Yeah. Into other penthouse buildings as well.
Are there any identifiable like markings or anything that I don't know, a symbol of a family, of a crest or something like that? Something to identify who's hosting this thing?
It seems to be whatever house has this beautiful large, almost like olive tree on this rooftop. You see this nice like little golden fence around it. It seems to be of very special importance to them.
So yeah, somewhat of an importance.
So.
It's like a family crest thing, I assume. Like they,
Yeah.
I don't know, a tree. Maybe that'll give an identifiable crest or something. Maybe one of the city people know.
And the people inside the building tend to have this very light colored hair.
Light colored elven hair with
Yes.
olive trees.
Well, true.
Okay. Yeah. I'll head back down.
As you begin scaling back down, passing by, you do see a few people peering out their windows as you walk by. The hell are you doing?
As I walk by, or am I
Oh, you
dropping by?
as you're dropping by.
I go just dropping over
You
and
get
over
the
again,
fucking gods over this.
and I just ignore them and keep going. If I move fast enough, they'll just see orange hair, but they won't see anything else.
Your hands
I
kind
should-
of hurt after dropping very
I should
quickly.
dye my hair black if I'm gonna do this more often. Imagine how base that would be. Pure black hair.
But you reach the bottom, kind of thud down. That was a good climb.
Turn
You
around.
turn.
Like leaning against one of the other buildings, arms crossed.
Yep.
Well,
It went
What?
pretty well. No one saw me.
I beg to differ. I heard them calling out.
Fine. Regardless, I think I saw something useful, perhaps. I think only the city people would know, though. The people who know the city.
Well, maybe Milo would know. But either way, Kira,
Hmm.
that was reckless.
Yeah, well, what's new?
You need to think about not thinking what you're doing. There's consequence.
Only if I get caught. And I
Getting
didn't get caught.
There was a consequence to this night.
What is the consequence?
You broke my trust.
Let's not get into that. Let's not get into trust. It's an argument you'll lose.
She puts on a very neutral face after you say that. Akira, either way, you have to think before you jump, or you don't see where you land. Kira, at least remember that for next time.
Where did you learn that from? Where they took you? Where you left? And we'll just walk back.
Thyra is caught off guard by that comment. And I would say from an audience perspective, there's just a moment of flurries starting to around Thyra as Valkyra walks away, and she quickly takes a deep breath and thinks about staying in the eye of the storm and gives Kira a few more steps ahead of her before she follows.
As you two walk back, the flurries kind of faintly trailing back to the inn. That's where we could take a break. Ouch, you guys.
Yikers!
Shot through the heart.
Hey, you're too late.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh.